Are the 2024 elections a done deal? Are election results from Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh an indicator of what may happen in 2024? We are all standing by to hear the Union Home Minister Amit Shah in a moment from now. But first, let's quickly run you through all the headlines we're tracking here on India Today. 4 accused of breaching Parliament security, remanded to 7 days in police custody. Probe indicates they hatched the plan in 2022. 2 of the accused actually did a recce of the Parliament building. "14 opposition MPs suspended for disrupting the House. Indie Alliance demands a statement from the Union Home Minister. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh assures the House of a thorough probe." Key Parliament breach conspirator Lalit Jha remains on the run. Last location traced to Neemrana in Rajasthan. But the big question remains, who masterminded this attack on the Temple of Democracy? Allahabad High Court orders survey of Mathura's Eidgah Mosque in the Sri Krishna Janmsthali case. Advocate Commissioner to carry out the survey. Massive crowds continue to throng the Sabrimala temple. War of words erupts. Congress hits out at the left government for crowd mismanagement. Pinarayi Vijayan continues to say this isn't unusual. The 4 people accused and involved in the Parliament breach have now been remanded to 7 days in police custody. They've all been charged under stringent sections of the anti-terror UAPA law. The breach is being investigated as a terror act. But it's now emerged that of the 4 intruders, 2 had actually carried out a reconnaissance, one in the month of March and one much later. 2 of their accomplices plotted the attack last year in 2022. The planning was on for over a year. We bring you more in our top story.
6 people, meticulous planning and twin security breach. The shocking scenes in Lok Sabha on Wednesday stunned the entire countrymen. But the act was an impromptu. Police sources say the plan to breach Parliament was allegedly hatched in 2022 when all the accused met via social media page Bhagat Singh Fan Club. Long before he jumped from the visitors' gallery into the Lok Sabha chamber with a colour smoke canister in hand, Manoranjan from Mysuru allegedly found a gap in Parliament's security when he recce'd the premises in March. He realized that shoes weren't checked properly and placed the canisters inside the shoes to get them into Parliament. Manoranjan's father, however, says his son has never had any anti-national sentiments.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರೇ ಯಾವ ಕೆಷ್ಟ ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವನು ಇದು BA ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆಂಟ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರೇ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಅವನು ಯಾವುದು ಇದು ಸಮಾಜ ಘಾತಕವಾದ ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಯಾವುದು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೂ ಯಾವುದು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅವನು ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಅವನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ವಿನ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರೇ.
It was not just Manoranjan who recce'd Parliament. Sagar, the second accused who jumped into the Lok Sabha chamber, allegedly visited Delhi from Lucknow in July to check how things function inside and outside Parliament. He's the same person who got visitor passes issued by BJP MP Pratap Simha's office.
वो बिल्कुल निर्दोष है। मेरा एक ही बेटा वो रिक्शा चलाता था और कोई कुछ नहीं, बस वो देशभक्त के बारे में बात करता था, बस इसी बारे में। वो बहुत अच्छा लड़का था।
The accused allegedly reached Delhi between December 6 and 10, one by one. All of them stayed at the Gurugram house of Vicky Sharma, who allegedly helped them with the logistics before they stormed into Parliament.
विकी शर्मा पिछले 15-20 साल से इस मकान में रह रहा था। इससे पहले 70-80 और 90 के दशक में जो फौजी गैंग था उसका ये सक्रिय सदस्य था। गुरुग्राम क्राइम ब्रांच के अधिकारी यहां पर पहुंचे थे। इस मकान से काफी चौंकाने वाली चीजें जरूर सामने आई थी। अंदर कुछ बैग्स के अंदर भगत सिंह, सुखदेव और राजगुरु के से संबंधित तमाम किताबें मौजूद थी। उनकी फोटो जो है वो दीवारों पर लगी हुई थी। यानी कहीं ना कहीं काफी अहम सुराग गुरुग्राम पुलिस को भी लगे हैं।
Amol Shinde, the protester arrested from outside Parliament, allegedly brought the smoke canisters from Maharashtra. It was distributed among the accused on December 13th near India Gate. Lalit Jha, the alleged key conspirator of the Parliament's security breach, is currently on the run. Jha allegedly videographed the security breach outside Parliament and sent it to a friend in Bengal.
Just saw 1-2 seconds. I saw that some people are protesting in a street. I didn't saw the details because, as I said, I was still outside. So after seeing that, I asked that where it is from, means where this has happened. After I came home, I saw the news channels, and then I got to know that this has happened in the Parliament in Lok Sabha.
Okay, but he didn't reply immediately after your questions.
He hasn't replied still. Means he hasn't. No kind of connections has been restored from that side.
The four accused, Amol, Neelam, Manoranjan and Sagar, have been booked under anti-terror law UAPA. But the question is, who is the real mastermind? Who were they working for? With Neeraj Vashisht in Gurugram, Anaga in Bengaluru and Ritik Mondal in Kolkata, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, check out the backgrounds of the four accused. Manoranjan is from Mysuru, Sagar is from Lucknow, Vicky Sharma is from Gurugram, Lalit Jha is on the run again from Gurugram, Neelam is from Jind in Haryana, Amol Shinde is from Latur in Maharashtra. How did all these people from very different backgrounds come together? Who brought them together? Sagar is supposed to be a class 12 dropout. He's an e-rickshaw puller. Manoranjan is an engineering graduate from Hassan. Neelam is an MPhil student preparing for Haryana's civil services. Amol is a class 12 pass out who's repeatedly failed police recruitment examinations. The big question is, who got them together? Who's the mastermind? Who was pulling the strings together?
An e-rickshaw driver from Lucknow in his late 20s quoted India's independence hero Bhagat Singh and Argentine Marxist revolutionary Che Guevara in his social media post. A 34-year-old jobless computer engineer from Mysuru, believed to have interacted with other accused intruders on Bhagat Singh fans' Facebook page. A qualified teacher without a job from a village in Haryana's Jind district. She took part in the restless and farm protest. Son of farm labourers from a remote village in Maharashtra's Latur district, he unsuccessfully attempted several police and army recruitment exams. The question arises of how these four unemployed individuals with marginalized economic backgrounds from different geographical locations came together. Their audacious breach on India's parliament, coincidentally on the 22nd anniversary of the attack on its old building, raises eyebrows. An unlikely bunch, their actions left even their families in shock.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರೇ, ಯಾವ ಕೆಷ್ಟ ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವನು ಇದು BA ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರು, ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆಂಟ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರೇ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅವನು ಯಾವುದು ಇದು ಸಮಾಜಘಾತಕವಾದ ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಯಾವುದು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೂ ಯಾವುದು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಅವನು ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಅವನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ವಿನ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರೇ.
वो बिल्कुल निर्दोष है। मेरा एक ही बेटा वो रिक्शा चलाता था और कोई कुछ नहीं, बस वो देशभक्त के बारे में बात करता था, बस इसी बारे में। वो बहुत अच्छा लड़का था।
सही किया भैया उसने, वो सिर्फ नौकरी के लिए लड़ रही थी भैया, नौकरी नहीं मिल रही थी, वो बहुत परेशान थी बेचारी, इतनी पढ़ी लिखी है, उसे नौकरी भी नहीं मिल रही थी, और जो कम पढ़े लिखे हैं उसमें तो पैसे देकर लग रहे हैं, और इतनी पढ़ी लिखी है उसमें कोई नौकरी नहीं है, ये तो फिर पैसों का खेल है भैया।
Lalit Jha, an elusive suspect on the run. A student activist originally from Bihar and a known face in the West Bengal NGO scene, shared the video of the intrusion to an associate. As the investigation unfolds, the puzzling question remains: Were the 5 suspects solely driven by frustration? Or were they handled and trained by a mastermind for months to execute the breach on India's parliament? Bureau Report, India Today.
But what are investigations revealing so far in this case? Because the police, and it's a huge loss of face for the Delhi police, for parliament security, for intelligence agencies, what have they been able to gather so far? Especially if it now emerges that these people were plotting this attack on the parliament or this their actions in parliament for over a year now. I want to cut across to India Today's Arvind Ojha, who joins us for more on the story. पुलिस के लिए तो अरविंद ये बहुत ही शर्मनाक बात है कि ये जानकारी निकल रही है कि नीलम, ललित, अमोल शिंदे, मनोरंजन, सागर 1 साल से ज्यादा से प्लानिंग कर रहे थे, किसी को कानो कान खबर नहीं हुई, इन्होंने देश की संसद में इतनी बड़ी हरकत कर दी, पुलिस को पता भी नहीं चला।
नहीं, बिल्कुल देखिए, इंटेलिजेंस फेलियर तो है गौरव। इंटेलिजेंस फेलियर की 2 वजह हैं। पहली तो 13 दिसंबर को ये पूरी घटना हुई, पूरी सनसनीखेज घटना हुई, और 13 दिसंबर को क्या हुआ था संसद भवन में, ये सभी को बहुत अच्छे से मालूम है। 2001 में आतंकवादी हमला हुआ था, नंबर 1। नंबर 2, 15 दिन पहले एक स्पेसिफिक इनपुट अलर्ट भी था पार्लियामेंट को लेकर। तो ऐसे में ये घटना हो गई, ये अपने आप में चौंकाने वाली बात है। अब 4 अक्यूज को अरेस्ट किया गया है, यूएपीए सेक्शन लगाया है, आज कोर्ट से पुलिस कस्टडी भी मिल गई है। पूरी इन्वेस्टिगेशन प्रॉपर की जाएगी, लेकिन जिस तरीके से इन लोगों ने प्लान किया है वो भी गहरी साजिश की तरफ इशारा करता है गौरव।